I got a new killer last night. Guess who hinted us licensed?
Okay, my mic was muted. I had it muted for a minute. Okay, new killer. Guess it hint. It's licensed. So a licensed killer. Ghostface. I'm gonna say Ghostface. You strike me as a Ghostface player. We are gonna play some Freddy. We might play some Survivor in a little bit, but I'm not fully sure if we are. But I am gonna have to say Ghostface on this one.
Already have him.
Let's see. Let's go through the roster. Michael Myers.
So no.
Michael Myers. We'll go with Myers. Good old Myers. Is it Myers? My next one's gonna be Springtrap. I'm not getting these guesses right. If it's licensed, I know it's. I gotta either go with Springtrap or maybe Pig.
Yes.
You got Springtrap. Good. Use Phantom Fear. That one is a amazing perk. Great ass perk. I use it in a lot of my builds personally because it's literally like free infectious bright with only one person. Oh damn.
I got reported by a streamer for teaming with survivors, but I was just friendly, lol.
Teaming with survivors? That's... Don't worry, you're not gonna get reported anyway. Behavior doesn't take reports serious. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to drink, but... I will be back. Yeah, I think that's BS. Basically got reported for being a friendly killer. That's insanity. That's why sometimes I don't like. That's why I didn't make my content fully DBD. Because not only does sometimes the community worry me, but in the same instance, I despise sometimes the way people act. Okay, what are they bringing? Okay, they're not bringing any flashlights. Yeah, I think getting reported for being friendly is just dumb. It's very dumb. I'm sorry, I'm just checking some stuff out on my phone while we're waiting.
My last match was super rough, so I thought this would be a good goofy match.
I hate that, when you're trying to be nice and have a good goofy match. It always feels like when you have a rough match and then you try and have a fun one, you either get a swift or else you just straight up don't, like, you get people who are just, how do I explain it? It's either like a swift or people who don't play with
The
friendly.
only reason I killed him was because he DC. Bots don't need to escape, lol.
Yeah, I don't like bots either. I feel like if you I always feel like if you're gonna play DBD, you should never DC. Like, I mean, if you're having a rough match and a rough game and you just feel like it's not going your way, it's all right to DC, but I generally, even on bad matches, I still will continue playing it out because you never know if it's gonna be your way or if it's not. Okay, I don't have any pellet spawn areas. Didn't hit him. So we're gonna hop on him. Hopefully he gives us some pallets. We need some pallets to begin with so that we could get some dream pallets out of the way. If we can get some dream pallets out of the way, that would be peachy. Good cutoff, and then we're just gonna go back this way through. And then we're going to boom, insta down. I like his cosmetic set. I didn't even know that there was a cosmetic set for him. That specific character. I'm gonna have to get that at some point. That one's super cool. We're gonna use this. Nobody on this gen. Okay, then that means that they're on either this far gen or that far gen. They could be up top. I highly doubt it. No. Season Dream. Catch up, get a hit off. Two gens done? Really? Damn, they're playing this friggin' crazy style, and we're having somebody do their thing at hook. So we gotta get back on them. They ran that way.
I started bringing Lightburn because now every game I'm just getting sweats.
Yeah, Lightborn is great. Just in general, it's a great perk. Great. We're gonna take this spot. We're gonna see if we get this Sable again, or not Sable, but what's her name? Ender. She's not gonna go back through that pallet. Ooh, wait, no, can't. Down, good. We got it down on almost everyone. This is a great endgame build. By the way, so I'm pretty sure we were going to have this conversation at some point, and we never had it. So what's up with the people running Roblox right now? Because that is crazy what's been going on in their own little area. I think that's her, actually. Okay, so they healed. Okay, good. Okay. Good. We're actually going to real quick. So it was that gen. Okay, why are they popping so many gens so freaking quickly? Could have probably ruptured that one. Nope, didn't have to. Why did they pop gens so quickly? I've noticed that they just popped them so quickly, and I haven't had time to do anything. That's something I haven't liked about DBD recently, is that they've had intense, like, I don't know if they updated gens or what they did with gens, but I've noticed that recently gens are extremely easy to do. You have to pretty much bring like full gen regression perks to be able to get anything done. See, they already have what they need. See, and they're already on it. They're already on it, and I haven't
Gens
even
are
done
easy
anything.
until playing solo QLOL.
Yeah. I should have brought Blood Warden. I feel like Blood Warden would have made this great. Okay. Nope, where did she run? Okay, let's just teleport. She's over here in this corner. I don't know how that didn't hit. Good. Good. Yeah, I should have brought something like... I should have brought something different. This is quite bogus. I should have brought, like, Blood Warden. Yep, they're already on that door, which means I gotta get on that door quickly. It could be also the Sable that's doing it, so let's... Haywire. Haywire coming in handy. Ooh! Great usage of my build right there. Great usage of the Freddy invisibility. That was crazy work. Crazy work. And a great in-game right there. Great in-game.
They will now report you for using Freddy ability.
Yeah. If I get reported, it's alright. I don't really care very much, because I've been reported before. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Kill. There we go. Sorry, you guys went through gens way too fast. Way too fast. Yeah, I don't know if it's their perk set or what, but it feels like lately the gens that I went through are just, you know, going through it. That in-game build was immaculate. Okay, a P100, a P51, or yeah, P10 and a P4. Head-on, balance landing, Windows opportunity, finesse, quick gambit, resilience, hope, resilience, deja vu, botany knowledge, dead hard, resurgence, unbreakable, strength in the shadows, and tenacity. Wait, why didn't the Michaela... Oh, because it was the Feign. Okay, so the Michaela Reed was left over. That would have been horrible. That would have been horrible. Also, apparently, we are not getting our charger for the pencil today. We're getting it next Friday, which is even peachier. Not like I wanted to do some drawing on my tablet this weekend for thumbnails and, you know, because I like drawing, but can't really do anything. So, yay! Okay. So, instead, is there a better increases while transporting up high, you're increased by 18% haste. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's a better build that we could do. So, since we've been playing this one, we're going to try a different build. And we're just going to go for batteries included. No, not batteries included. What is it? What is it called? So, brutal strength, then we'll run, not dying light, not that, fired up, enduring, and where's 2 can play at that. It's a Chucky perk. It's a really good Chucky perk that I really like. Yeah, Hex 2 can play. What I might switch is that... Okay, yeah. Okay, that'll save us from stuns and allow us to break pallets even quicker. And then we could just use our pallet ability. Or, not our pallet ability. Yeah, we could use our pallet ability. I think hold up. I'll be right back. Right back. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'll be back. Alright, I think we got one more good match in, and then we're gonna have to take off for a little while. So we'll be back on the live stream in a little bit, but we will be back. But hey, it's an earlier live stream. We're getting better at this.
Short streams.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to avoid short streams. I'm really trying not to do them short. I'm hoping, though, I can have a longer stream once I get back and that. I'm really not trying to have shorter streams, but with time, I'll be able to go back to live streaming the way I was. But you know, the problem with like live streaming and that and doing stuff is that you have other stuff going on in your life, so you have other stuff you gotta go do. So when you're doing like videos and you're trying to keep up with videos, you also have like medicine or something that you have to go after. and then you have to leave the stream, and then you have to come back, but there's so much time in between that you don't want to leave the live stream rolling while you're gone, because anything could happen while you're gone, and I don't want to have that happen, like something happen while we're gone. I wish I had a better way of like putting up like a screen or a piece of paper or something being like, we'll be back soon, but I can't, so just gotta work with what I can. But with everything that's going on, I'm doing my absolute best to keep into the live streaming and keep everything going, you know? But yeah. Either way, at some point we'll get better at this. I'm hoping this pallet build will work. Let's see, anything good? Decreases delay by 10%, increases clock alarm cooldown. Increases the amount of sleep gained by attack by 10%. We'll see with this one. So there's a dream snare. Decreases that. Travels. Increases immunity. Okay. But hopefully we'll be back on the live stream, like I said, a little bit later from now. And I'm so sorry that we can't like avidly live stream as much as we used to, but again, I'm trying my heart out. That's all that matters at the end of the day, is that I'm, you know, always trying to get these live streams out and getting the best quality that I can with what I can do. Just trust me, it sucks. It sucks having to like worry about how long I've been live streaming, worry about like stuff I gotta do in my day-to-day life. But like I said, soon, very soon, we will be back set in our room and we'll be able to live stream for longer term, you know? Yeah, did anyone hear about the whole devs crisis? About how that live stream that went haywire and everyone's been complaining about Behavior's attitude lately? I've always noticed that like DBD players have had ups and downs of like, you know, like we like Behavior, we don't like Behavior, we like Behavior, and it's like ups and downs. And I feel like trying to balance a game is kind of almost impossible with the fan base that they currently have, which isn't particularly fair to them. But you know, at the end of the day, we can't really like do anything like that. Now that she's asleep.
Early stream today.
Yeah, we got a little bit of an early stream.
How goes it?
It goes good. Got a lot I gotta do. think she wasn't gonna get hit. And she's thinking of her pallet stuff. Down. Good. We're gonna go through here actually, and then come back. We're gonna come back. She's trying to heal. On here. On this pallet and she got healed. Back on her. Alrighty, big ups. We're gonna take damage and then we're gonna come over this way. Good, and then we're just gonna like turn this corner. Okay, we're gonna get her on hook while we have a chance. I mean, we're gonna have to go over to that. Jesus. Okay, I don't know why, but they are busting out Jins like no tomorrow. Nah, I couldn't teleport, but I spooked him. Good. We're gonna get her unhooked, fired up, and we're actually having a pretty decent time with this. Keeps greeting these pallets and it's not working in her favor. I can't teleport right away, but we can watch. It's over by that hook. Okay. Down below. Nope. Nope. She ran in this way, ran off to the side, ran down this way to the pallet. Down. Also, we need to teleport again. Can't really. Okay, good, good. We're gonna get her on hook. So far, this pallet cooking is going great. We're taking through pallets. We went through the wrong one. Wrong ability. Pallet. No. Pallet. Okay, and then I don't think we destroyed any more pallets, so. Exactly where she is. not gonna be able to end down, but I can get her to where she needs to heal, and then come back and kick this in. She's running straight into me. Good, and then we'll get her on hook. Even our pickup speed is extremely fast. Got her. Good. Good. Might honestly just do it again. Boom. First one down. We're gonna get the first one out of here. But now we got our full capability here. Get her on hook. Or him on hook. Him on hook. That gen is probably smashed. This one is still getting cooked. Feed me more pellets. Nope, not what I meant to do. I can't do that. Maybe we can use a... No, we're not gonna get that. She's gonna vault through window, go around. Not safe. During? No, we didn't have to use it during. Okay. Then she got that one done, so I imagine she's running over this way. Is there any pallets that were dropped over here? Okay. Okay, why did that one get cooked? She was looking for it, wasn't she? And it was something else. Okay, well... Okay, and that door is about almost open. That's why they're trying to take that door. But we could get a 2 out of 4 if we play this right. She wants me to go after her, but I'm not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be able to make it to this door, I don't think. But I can probably spook her off. No, I can't. I was gonna say, that better not teabag at door. Okay. We will be back, Ed. Like I said, we will be back. I just got some stuff that I gotta go do real fast. I know it's short stream. I'm sorry to everyone that keeps being short stream. But, you know, again, I got stuff I gotta do in my day-to-day life, so... We're going to end this stream, but we're gonna be back. I promise you, we're gonna be back. Okay, what were they running that made it so difficult? Hope, Kindred, Deja Vu, Resilience, Sprint Burst, Vigil, Conviction. One's out of range. Got 25% progress.
See you later then.
Yeah, I'll be back again at some point. I'm just got stuff I gotta do, but I will see you guys. I will be back. But real quick, we're gonna use these perks. We're gonna use these. We're gonna use these. Use these things right there. We're super close to getting that item or that skin that we wanted. Alright, I will be back. I promise. I promise I will be back.